Well, a very warm welcome to Fight Night on the Voice of Boxing in partnership with Loungers TV. And what better place to start than the iconic Royal Albert Hall. The scene of so many great fights back in the day, and coming up today ahead of International Women's Day, an all-female card, a fantastic showcase for the women boxers, and they are super on the card tonight. The likes of Raymond Chapman in with Caris Artingstall. We have Caroline Dubois defending her world title, and the big one, Lauren Price takes on Natasha Jonas. It's Jonas's experience, seasoning and class against the youth, freshness, amateur ability and sharpness of Lauren Price. Who wins? Let's find out. Wow, it really is such a beautiful, wonderful, majestic building, the Royal Albert Hall here in Kensington in the heart of London, and the scene of so many great nights through its illustrious history. Home to the proms, of course. Great singers like Eric Clapton and Shirley Bassey have made the Albert Hall their home. I've seen tennis played in here as well, and Lennox Lewis fought here once upon a time. So many memories, magical in this super place. Brilliant women adorn the walls here at the Albert Hall. You see Rihanna has been here, Adele, Kylie Minogue I saw as well. If you come over here, Billie Jean King, one of the all-time greats in the tennis world, of course, captained a team to raise money for the Elton John AIDS Foundation many years ago. Nicola Adams as well has fought in the Royal Albert Hall. A night to celebrate great women. The spotlight on the women, of course, tonight. Queen Victoria up on the walls. Just a place with history and magic. And the fans here are in for a treat. They can't wait. How excited are you?
I'm excited and looking forward to it.
And I love that we're actually now being seen and heard. That's the biggest thing for me, that we're in the Royal Albert Hall for women.
Yeah. We've got to back it, we've got to get behind it. Everybody come along.
Who are you here to see?
Natasha Jonas.
Do you think Tasha's going to win?
Yeah. It's good promoting female boxing now more. It's much better, I like it.
Very excited. My first boxing match with Women's International Day tomorrow. We're bigging up the girls.
It's a key event. It's the legacy, the meaning, the spirit of the place. Everybody joins now these events that you go with your family. It's community. It's all sorts of meaning.
Welcome proud. Come on, Lauren.
First professional fight to watch, so.
Your first one, you picked a good one.
Yeah.
This time, very excited for some girl power.
And honestly, the start of the week for me, Caroline Dubois, you look how she's flowered, how she's blossomed this week. It's unbelievable.
It's great that a lot of women's sport in general is getting recognition, boxing, football. It's good that people like Sky are getting behind it, and Boxer.
It's just nice to finally have a full women's card. It's massive, and especially this venue. I think it's like a coliseum out there.
Are you inspired too by the women fighting tonight?
Yes.
We travelled all the way from Devon to be here tonight, and you know, we do it time and time again to support women's boxing.
We've all just come down from Liverpool on a big coach. Do you know what I mean? I've just got dressed in the street, so well, that's a lot of support.
I'm very excited. I really want to watch it already.
I think Ben and Boxer really spearheaded the comeback of women's boxing in a way. I know you were involved on the last show he did, and we've just gone from strength to strength with a packed card tonight. So yeah, looking forward to a great night of boxing in an iconic event at a special time with International Women's Day.
Every seat in the house is a brilliant one to observe the boxing, the showmanship, and the nights, the memories that this place will give us at the Albert Hall. The fans are ready to go. So's the Voice of Boxing.
box here tonight, myself and Tash, you know, I'll remember this for the rest of my life. What a venue, what a place, doing our ring walk, you know, yeah, unbelievable. I wanna, you know, be in the biggest fights. That's why I train so hard for. And when you believe in yourself, that's where the confidence comes from. And, you know, I live the life, and I wanna, you know, I wanna go back to Wales. You've seen it with Katie Taylor, you know, she's got a nation behind her in Ireland. I've got Wales, and she's Olympic champion, I'm Olympic champion, and I really honestly feel like, you know, I could be going and selling up stadiums, and that's the dreams I got, and that's what I want to do. I want to go all the way. I always say that nothing beats the Olympic gold medal, but tonight is definitely up there. It's something I'll remember for the rest of my life. To a headline at the Albert Hall, the likes of, you know, Muhammad Ali, boxer, goes to show, you know, women's boxing, when you've got two great fighters, you can put on one hell of a card, and tonight was a great card, and I'm very proud to be part of it. I want to go on, you've seen Katie Taylor, what she's doing, and I feel like I can follow in her footsteps.
Terrific crowd and great fights from start to finish.
Unbelievable night. When I got here at 5, I wished I'd come earlier. The venue's incredible. The setting was unbelievable. The fights were good. Just something I'll remember for a long time. I think anyone that was there tonight, that was pretty special. And to see boxing in that environment, and then to see it topped off by some unbelievable performances, incredible night.
Lauren Price, is it full unification, undisputed next against the winner of Michaela Mayer and Sandy Ryan, and is it in Cardiff?
We'll do everything to make sure it happens in Cardiff, everything. And we'll probably put more money down than others will. However, we want that fight at all costs, so whatever it takes. I'll be over in Vegas definitely with Lauren in 2 weeks. It's a fight that Michaela wants if she wins. I believe it will be the fight that Sandy wants if she wins. We want to see unification. We want to see the best out against the best. But my word, Lauren Price, she could go down as the greatest female fighter of all time.
Wow, what a wonderful night we had in the famous Royal Albert Hall. It's still lit up behind us, but everybody's left now with the last people standing here. But what an atmosphere tonight. It was really special. It was really unique. And I think that was because there were families, kids, a lot of women in there watching the female fighters from start to finish. On the eve of International Women's Day, what a brilliant advert for women's boxing. All the way through, great fights, terrific performances. Caris Artingstall, I thought, came of age tonight. Caroline Dubois defending her world title. And of course, Lauren Price. All the headlines are going to be grabbed by the lucky one from Wales. No luck about it tonight. She was absolutely pinpoint accurate from start to finish with that southpaw style, the speed, the angles, the movement. And she was spiteful too as well. Poor Tasha Jonas really on the receiving end. She was gutsy and courageous, Miss GB, but just couldn't quite get her punches off. And Lauren Price was absolutely dazzling tonight. What's next for Tasha? We don't know. Maybe more work as a great Sky pundit, the commentator she is, or maybe we'll see her again in the ring. That's up for Tasha and her team just to sit back and have a think about. But all attention now on Lauren Price. So she's the WBC, the IBF and the WBA welterweight champion. The WBO holder is Michaela Mayer, who of course takes on Sandy Ryan in that really anticipated rematch in a few weeks' time. And if Ben Shalom and Lauren Price can get over there and try somehow to get that fight back in Wales, wow, that'd be something, wouldn't it, in Cardiff. She had the homecoming to win the world title, but it's growing there in the valleys. She wants to be like Katie Taylor in Ireland. Katie, the jewel over there, she's got the whole of Ireland behind her. Every time she fights, well, there was huge amounts of support from the Welsh tonight up in London. Can you imagine what it's going to be like if Lauren Price goes for the undisputed welterweight crown in her home country? She's only had 9 professional fights, an outstanding amateur, a brilliant sportswoman, and just the icing on the cake of a phenomenal night here for Boxer, for Sky Sports, for everyone involved in this huge women's night for sport. International Women's Day, as we said, tomorrow. next week we're back and we'll be bringing you all the action, all the news from Nick Ball's world featherweight title defence against TJ Doheny in Liverpool. That's March the 15th. We're in partnership with Loungers TV, of course, with the voice of boxing, and that at this time in the early hours of, what is it, March the 8th now, I think? Is it a Saturday morning? Because it was a Friday night. I think that's a wrap.